Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, it's 1949, January. We got a bunch of invasions going on. This one is going to be done next turn, and it's at a 100% chance to succeed, which should make it successful. Although, we had a situation a couple of turns ago where one of those 100% chance to succeed invasions failed, so anything can happen. Potentially, if the Americans move some ships into the zone, they could reduce my chance of success. So we'll see. The American Navy seems quite scattered around. They still have a few ships, quite a few actually. Just not really concentrated in any meaningful numbers, at least that I can see. Here we go. We got ships running around all over the place, just not where they need to be. Well, I guess they kind of have to take the long way around South America after I captured the Panama Canal. So, yeah. But Italy, they are the enemy that I'm most likely to get any proper fights against, because they have quite the navy. We're about to start invading Western Sicily next turn. And if we are lucky, Hungary will capture Romania, which means I can launch a naval invasion against Romania and get that too. I want to see if I can get 150 provinces before the end of the campaign. So let's go. Let's see what happens. Prisoner exchange. Yeah. That seems like the right thing to do. Being accused of war crimes. Sure. I have enough money. Undefended port. I don't think that port is undefended, but that's the mission that popped up. And again here. And here we go. A couple of Duluth class light cruisers. Let's make short work out of those. Let's see. DDs. You can go home. How have you even been damaged? I don't know. Torpedoes off. I don't want to have any accidents while you turn away. You are the flagship York of that division. And we are firing at 23 kilometers, which means we are probably in torpedo range. we are scoring some hits. There we go. Some big ones. Lennenkampf. Keep going alone. Flashfire, that ship is pretty much dead. It is dead. Torpedo detonation, hopefully before they got launched. And there we go. Easy. And here we go. Now, sadly, this is not my task force with the brand new super battleships and the brand new heavy cruisers, because the mission they got popping up was just to attack an undefended port. Instead, we got the Iserlohn class battlecruisers facing off against... okay, these are the battleships we don't have to worry about, so it's gonna be okay. And some DDs. Yeah, these battleships, they have a maximum range with their 14-inch guns of 17 kilometers. Which is not really that scary. And let's get my stuff organized. We are firing at a range of 40 kilometers, so well outside the range of the enemy battleships. As for my DDs, yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with my DDs this battle. If I want to send them home or find something useful for them to do. We are scoring some big hits. 35 kilometers. Let's find their cruisers. They're already focusing on a cruiser. That's fine. Go down to cruising speed. Now, surprisingly, these ships are not all veterans. Maybe they've just been they haven't seen combat in so long. Their crew training has regressed. Getting some of those floating hits in. Something sank. So they are actually coming towards me now. That's a DD. Focus. That's why we'll put torpedoes on aggressive just in case they have a launch angle towards something. You have launched. Actually, I don't know against what, but something. Okay, no need to risk these DDs, I think. So their DDs are now hiding in smoke. Thumbnail time. Yeah. And yeah, the DDs are hanging around the battleships, which is very risky. DDs are spotted. 'Cruisers deal with them. 26 kilometers. We can get much closer than that. Just because we have a 50-kilometer max range doesn't mean we have to stay at that max range. cruisers need to conserve their ammo. Wait for the DDs to be visible again. Like that. You don't quite have the torpedo range you need to have. That might be the end of that DD. Giuseppe. And one DD left. And our battlecruisers are starting to sink some of their battleships. What kind of torpedo range did you have? 15.6. One enemy battleship has surrendered. They are aggressively charging in towards my battlecruisers, which is like, yeah, it's what they need to do. Now, what kind of that's a 50 caliber gun. 2 powder 3. A 50 caliber gun should have more range than 17 kilometers. Granted, 2 powder gives you less range. Semi AP shells give you less range. Heavy shells give you less range. Okay. Kind of pen. Not that much. It's a lot of damage though. 2,100 for an AP shell. Yeah, that's twice as much damage as my 15-inch guns. But they need to hit and penetrate to do that damage. Preußen, you can detach. What are you guys doing now? They still have a DD out there somewhere. And it just popped up. Here it is. There's one more battleship almost sunk. Structural damage. Poison is now at a safe range. Can just sail along. And that DD should be sinking now. Why are you not just firing HE? Well, I guess that's a moot point. I meant you guys. Oh, you were firing HE. I was just looking at the wrong squadron. Cruisers are not really doing much at this point. Turn their guns off and send them home. My DDs, I kind of forgot about. Yeah, they are far away. Very far away. So yeah, they have a lot of armor. And max bulkheads and triple bottom. So they are hard to kill. And with tube powder, they don't just explode like some of the Austrian battleships. But their main problem is that with their short range, it's just too easy to avoid them. Oh, the sun went down. Come back here, I need your spotting. Gen 2 radar. I'm guessing Prince Heinrich is the newest one, being a steer class. Should be able to spot further than my battlecruisers. I'm really running out of ammo again. See, in this case, it would actually have been useful to have my my DDs hanging around. HE, HE, HE. A lot of AP. But this guy's so close to death. And I think we can actually take it. Even just firing HE. Yeah, that is armor on par with or better than some of my super battleships. So I at least gotta give them some credit for having built a very survivable ship. Just, if they've done something else with the ammunition and given it more than 17-kilometer range, this would actually have been a very, very decent ship. Preußen is now also out of AP. Uh, 14% structure. Far away from anything. You're quite far away. Just gonna let these guys fire off the last of their HE and see if that's gonna be enough to sink this badly damaged battleship. And if not, then I'm just gonna end it. Might even get it on crew losses. What happened to the last one? Yeah, 40% crew loss. 5% structure, 7% floating. It is very close to death. Come DDs, a mere 80 kilometers away from their target. Oh, flooding. Don't know what caused that. But it's being held together with flex tape now, so it's not quite dead. It is so close to dead, though. In 3 different ways. And when you're this low on structural integrity, it doesn't really take much to cause some flooding. You're all out. You are completely out. And I sent my other cruisers away too, not wanting to waste their ammo. Preußen has 4 HE shells left. But it was not enough. Yeah, it's gonna live another day. Poison did take some big damage. I think it was the secondary magazine that exploded. It did suffer some kind of ammo explosion, but it didn't take out the main guns. Yeah, one ammo detonation. Still though, dished out more than she took. It's alright. Now, I want to see if the game generated something for the Bismarcks to do. Transport losses. And we're losing a few transports now. That's well, Egypt wants to buy 3 heavy cruisers. Yeah, we can do that. Argentina cancels alliance with Italy. I have gained Puerto Rico. Austria have been, looks like they're being pushed back in Romania. We got a fight with the Austrians. %, chance to succeed. Also pushing into French Sudan. Upper Volta should be mine in a couple of turns. I just don't have quite enough tonnage in South Pacific to initiate the invasion of that place. I was gonna do it when this fleet moved through. But on that turn I ended up having to launch another invasion. Speaking of which, %, 32%. Let's make sure we get this. I had really expected Austria to take Romania. They were 3% away from getting it. Move some ships into the zone. Let's move these guys here, with the exception of Poison, which moves into Valletta. And I got some spare capacity. I want to do a 3-month refit on Moltke, I guess. None of the Star or Derflinger class battlecruisers are in port, available for refits. Dessau can be refit. And none of these. Okay. Good enough. Let's play a battle versus our old adversary, the Hungarian Navy. 2 König, König Wilhelm, a light cruiser and a DD. What is this? See a bunch of numbers class battlecruiser. Looks to be the lead ship of its class. I have not seen it before. We got some weather. Wilhelm, you can just join up with the battleships. Geffion. DD, I guess you can go home. Let's see, where's the radio ping on the enemy? That way. We have been spotted. They obviously have better radar spotting than we do. We're still spotting them at 35-kilometer range. And they are firing at us from that range. Which means their new battlecruiser has actually a decent range. Yeah, that is... no? You're not the one firing at me from 35 kilometers. You're the battleship, the big one. Their battlecruiser has yet to be spotted. It is firing from just behind the battleship. Let's see, is the battleship gonna explode soon? There we go. That is the battlecruiser. 12.6-inch guns. Kind of range. .46 kilometers. Very decent. Torpedoes in the water. Very hopeful. The battleship is not yet exploded. It might still. Oh, torpedo hit on something. Looks to be a DD or light cruiser that took a torpedo. We're gonna explode soon. Penetration main gun. Yes, flash fire. Just as planned. So, quite impressive that their battlecruiser has such low detection range. Like the range that I can spot it. These cruisers. You know, getting some flash fire on the cruisers as well. Let's try and find their battlecruiser. I'm gonna detach the Wilhelm. Because the two Königs are actually slightly faster. No, that's the DD. Sink it first. I want to eat a bunch of torpedoes. Maneuver. In case those torpedoes are in the water. Let's take a look at this before it sinks. It's not identified yet. Okay. Some strange stuff going on with the secondary armament. So that's a single twin 7.6-inch gun. One triple 6.2-inch gun. And one twin 8.3-inch gun. That's not how you do a unified main gun battery. Or secondary battery. Not that I've got a unified secondary battery either, but at least there's some kind of rhyme and reason. Yep. Too bad I didn't get to identify it, but that's again a very cost-effective battlecruiser. Having 12.6-inch guns that reach out to 46 kilometers and only paying 171 million, it's not a bad deal. Alright, so that was the second month of 1949. Done. Yeah, only 18%. We've got a ship being repaired here. Got these two. So yeah, those can be sent out to join the invasion. And of course also this task force, if it turns out the Austrians are just incapable of taking Romania. It's at least 200,000 tons right here. Probably more like 250. It should add some percentages. Yeah. Research. Not that it matters much, but we can at least untick that one, because no, we are not getting another armor quality research done before the end of the campaign. Lots of stuff coming in next month though. Maybe I was a little bit too quick making those heavy cruisers last turn. Could have made them this turn and gotten the latest modern armor. And this kind of stuff. And what's this? That kind of stuff. And that kind of stuff. That's pretty neat. That opens up a lot of options for propellants and stuff without going too high on the flash fire chance. Anyway, that's it for this turn, and that's it for this episode. We're gonna do March tomorrow. No, tomorrow is a Monday. We're gonna play the tank game tomorrow, but on Tuesday we're gonna do March. Goodbye, and take care.